must continue the 40 Nawawi. But wallahi, when I see our brother Sheikh Ala, I have another idea. Come here. Yani imagine if I have problem with Sheikh Ala now, okay? And I backbiting, he's not here, I attack him. What you will do with me? Okay, now I ask you now. If you know Sheikh Muhammad has problem with Sheikh Ala, and Sheikh Muhammad every lecture say, yeah, Sheikh Ala, blah, and Sheikh Ala talk also against me. What you will do? Wallahi, if you believe in Quran, you should listen and focus. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةً فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَ أَخَوَيْكُمْ. Allahu Akbar. If you have any problem, reconciliation. Say something good. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said في Surah Al-Anfal, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَصْلِحُوا ذَاتَ بَيْنِكُمْ. It's not fun, it's not sunnah. It's obligation upon us. If you know anyone here has problem with his brother or sister or his wife, we must go to try to fix this problem. We believe that or not? We should believe. Okay? And we have hadith رواه أبو داود أن النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم قال ألا أدلكم على أفضل من صلاتكم وزكاتكم وصيامكم. Can I tell you something better than your prayer, your fasting, your charity? And come and say, قالوا بلى. What's this? What's better than الصلاة, fasting? He said, إصلاح ذات البين. Reconciliation between each other. فإن فساد ذات البين هي الحالقة. لا تحلق الشعر ولكنها تحلق الدين. When وطأ الإمام مالك and البخاري Muslim, when Prophet Muhammad عليه الصلاة والسلام said, Abu Ayyub al-Ansari said, I heard. Abu Ayyub al-Ansari رضي الله عنه, we talk inshallah after that, but he said, I heard from Prophet Muhammad عليه الصلاة والسلام يقول, لا يحل لامرئ مسلم أن يهجر أخاه فوق ثلاث أيام or 3 ليالي. It's forbidden, it's haram. If I have problem with our brother Ala, more than 3 ليالي is haram, it's major sins. Okay? Why? You can bring all this scientists or psychology after 3 days, big problems. Big problem has majority يعني مصيبة. Okay. Now, you must believe the obligation upon us. If you know any brother, any sister has problem with another, we must try reconciliation. It's obligation upon us. فإن شاء الله الأخ عليه إن شاء الله يكمل إن شاء الله. بسم الله.
بارك الله فيك. حقيقة إنه we all grow older and hopefully wiser. When you are young, you're hot-blooded. You want things to happen here now. You don't know the meaning of the word compromise. It doesn't exist in the dictionary. You don't understand that Allah has put different skills to different people and give them different abilities and sometimes different opinion in even understanding the deen itself. Like the Sahaba, when they went, do not pray Asr except in Bani Qurayza. So some prayed Asr before Maghrib, some prayed Asr after Maghrib. So when you are young and hot-blooded, you don't understand that there is rahmah in the deen. Allah gives different gifts to different people in understanding the deen, and they could all be right. So sometimes this creates a problem. So when you grow older, you realize you either love yourself only and care about yourself, and you think that you are the center of the universe, and your opinion is al-haq, not an opinion, but the definite final truth, and anyone who disagrees with you is wrong, absolutely wrong, and they should be boycotted. So this mentality today has destroyed our ummah. This inability to agree and to sit down and make an understanding, it has destroyed our ummah to the point of not only disagreeing and talking about each other, but we absolutely have no problem shedding the blood of each other because of a disagreement in an opinion or in understanding. And if another person disagrees with me, you have to destroy his existence and what we call character assassination. You do some character, he's bad, he's wrong, he's. That's why in Surah Al-Hujurat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us immediate quick tips. do not mess around with them. Number one, someone brings you a bad news about someone, you go and verify. Because only a negative person who's ready to hear and believe negative news, only that negative person will believe any bad news is said about anyone. So first of all, be positive with yourself and be positive with the believers. So when someone brings bad news about someone, you go and verify it. If the bad news is true, then now another process starts. The process of making excuses, the process of helping the person, the process of finding out why did he say what he said. A whole process starts after that. But maybe the news is not true. So if the news is not true, you're going to take an action that destroys the other person. Things go further. People who believe negative news, they start talking between each other about the negative news. So what they do, they backbite the other person or that group of people. So Allah says, وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا. Now, when you backbite, you start making fun of the other people. You know, how you're going to backbite? You're going to say, MashaAllah, he's very honorable? No, you say, MashaAllah. You say, hey, he doesn't know how to talk. Hey, he doesn't know how to do. Hey, so you start making fun of the others. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us clear instruction. Let not a group of men make fun of another group of men. Let not a group of women make fun of a group of women. And that goes also for individuals. Maybe the one who's made fun of is better than the one who made the fun, right? The one who's mocked is better than the one who's mocking. So Allah gave us clear instruction in Surah Al-Hujurat about do not make fun of one another. Usually when a person is negative and he hears and bad news about someone else, he doesn't go and verify, he goes and spies. There's a difference between verifying and spying. So when you're negative and you hear news, you say, let me see. So then you see someone doing something completely innocent and you interpret it in a different way, out of spying. So Allah in the Quran said, وَلَا تَجَسَّسُوا. So all of these small steps that are all connected to negativity, Allah clipped them one after another. So after that, people, and people after that go from making fun of to spying, to. After they spy and they find whatever matches their mind, they go and spread the news. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised painful punishment for those who like the bad news to spread amongst the believers. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُحِبُّونَ أَن تَشِيعَ الْفَاحِشَةُ فِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Those who love to spread bad news and to spread evil news. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Hadithat al-Ifk with our mother Aisha, Allah told the entire community of Sahaba, لولا إذ سمعتموه ظن الإيش المؤمنون والمؤمنات بأنفسهم خيرا. If you heard it, you should have thought better of yourself. You should thought better of yourself. So even when you find negative news, you don't spread it. You come to the sheikh or to the leader or to the imam or to the one in charge and you say, Wallah, I heard such and such news. Would you please verify and please take the appropriate action? This is the dynamics of the Muslim community, right? So, but I think part of the deal is sometimes when you are an imam or sheikh or this, and there are people who love you and they really love you, immediately it generates hasad from another group of people who really don't love you. So mashallah, Sheikh Muhammad has been here in the community for a while and he's loved by a lot of people. He helped so many people in their homes, in their houses, with their sons and daughters and this and that. So obviously, you will find people who love him to death, and as a result, there are people who don't like him, right? I don't think it bothers him. Because really, people come to me and say, Sheikh, people are saying about you, you are this and this and that. I say, Wallah, I have a lot of sins that I need to get rid of. Let them backbite me. I will take their hasanat on the day of judgment, and I really have no time and no energy. Why shall I spend my energy in negative energy? Why shall I lose my sleep thinking about what people thought about me? I want to lose my sleep over praying at night, reading Quran, making dua, but to lose my sleep over what people said about me, what people said about me will help me on the day of judgment. it will not hurt me. So I should not be thinking about that. But subhanallah, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala create this dynamic between us. That we love people, we come back and we give them feedback. Ya Sheikh, I disagree with what you said in this dars. I disagree with what you said in Khutbah al-Jum'ah. I disagree with what you said in this lecture or this khatira. No problem, we all say right, we all say wrong. Like Imam Malik said, everybody says right, everybody says wrong, everybody you accept, everybody you reject from his word, except the one who's laying in this grave. Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His word is final. Fine, I said something wrong, I will apologize in front of everybody. And I will retreat myself in front of everybody. I said this and this was wrong. No problem. You don't need to lose sleep over it and go and tell all of your friends and backbite the sheikh and destroy his image and do character assassination and then this. And then people really go crazy with it. So for example, if they have a problem with Sheikh Muhammad and then they have a problem with Sheikh Ala, now they can double up on us. So come to Sheikh Ala and tell him, Sheikh Muhammad said that about you. Go to Sheikh Muhammad, say Sheikh Ala, and Allah is my witness, I haven't said anything. We're making dua for each other, we're all. So they go and create a bigger fitna. All of this is a sign of immaturity, lack of faith, lack of understanding, self-centeredness, childish, baby work, immaturity, and emotional functioning. People function emotionally, they erupt and become crazy for nothing. I think we owe ourselves and we owe our community to be from al-uqala. إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون إن في ذلك لآيات للعالمين إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يسمعون. The people who hear, the people who think, the people who differently. Your ummah needs you to be mature. We have a lot of immature people today. Over emotions, they're willing to kill their brother, the son of their mother and sister. They're willing to fight him and kill him to death. Over money. We don't need more of these people in the ummah. Jazakumullah khair. Barakallah feekum. And forgive us for talking to you for a long time.